It's a KOA, they're more expensive, they're a private campground. You have all the amenities. Again, if you're in season.
When we were turning, it
was a little interesting.
It was a little tight. I don't think we wouldn't have made that turn. A lot of you have dogs and you might like to exercise them. I looked down, I saw one couple, and as I was walking away, I heard MJ.
So will we come back here again?
We got a new campground for you guys. I think you're gonna be really interested in this one. This is a KOA that we haven't been to a KOA in quite a while. This is the Mercer Grove City KOA in Grove City, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
We're going to take you through our endless RVing campground criteria and tell you our must-haves and deal breakers. Tell you
everything that you need to know.
Right, ultimately what we think about it and the cost.
So before we start this campground review,
yeah, because I'm kicking you out after this.
We want to thank the official sponsor of this video is going to be RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding. What is RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding? Well, they make RV specific mattresses. And if you have a mattress in an RV, whether you have a entry-level RV or a really expensive RV, they're usually pretty terrible.
So they have mattresses for your RV, but they also have mattresses for your home. And Jason has one in his bedroom at home and loves it. It's super comfortable. They also have other products. So they have cooling pillows and weighted blankets and sheets and all different kinds of things.
They have a 120-night sleep trial. So if you don't like it, you can send it back, which is kind of cool. Also awesome is that they have all different types of mattresses. So we have the Dream Foam. So that's the memory foam, if you like that. If you like coils, they have that. If you like a hybrid of both, of foam and coils, they have that also. So they have something that's going to fit your needs. We have a super firm one because we like a firm mattress.
Right. They also have a 10-year warranty. And something really, really exciting for them is that the Dream Foam Essential Mattress
Which is what we have.
Just won Good Housekeeping's 2023 Family Travel Award. So they named the mattress a top pick for having a big variety of sizes without sacrificing comfort.
Now, if you go to rvmattress.com/endless, and you put the discount code
Endless,
you will get 25% off the purchase of an RV mattress. That's
25%
yes, off. That's
huge.
Pretty awesome. So we'll put the link below, guys. We've had ours now for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years.
Yep.
It's a great. We love it, and we won't be in another RV without changing out the mattress.
Yep. So this KOA is in terms of location. We always start our must-haves with location, and we like to have campgrounds kind of be in a good place. This is not too far off Route 80. It's pretty close to a lot of different things in the area. So one of them is what?
Pittsburgh, about an hour from Pittsburgh.
Right. Grove City College. I'm going to read a couple things. You have your Grove City outlets here, Keystone Safari,
Volma Village Shops, Amish Country Tours, and also Hell's Hollow Farm is also nearby as well.
So the next must-have is site sizes and getting in and out. So the size of our site is pretty good. We're fitting comfortably. It's not tremendously big, but there are all different size RVs here, and you have small and large, and it's not a problem. Getting in and out, when we were turning, it was
a little interesting.
It was a little tight. You know, we did have our towed, so we had to make sure we took our Mustang off first, because I don't think we wouldn't have made that turn. But overall, it's pretty easily accessible.
All right, so the next must-have is level sites. So this site is a gravel site, so we were able to level out pretty easily. So the next must-have is, does the campground allow pets? So we know a lot of you guys travel with your pets, so yes, they do allow pets.
So the next section that we always do in our criteria is like to have. So our first like to have is full hookups. We do have full hookups. We do have 30 amp here. They do have 50. Of course, it's a KOA, but there weren't any available when we booked. But thank you to our Micro Air Easy Start. 30 amp is not a problem. We're able to run both ACs. But actually, at a day in April, it is pretty warm out. And the next like to have is space. So we don't have a ton of space this way, but lengthwise, we have a huge amount of space. You can see we could probably fit a couple more cars. We could easily fit a 45-footer here and the Stag. So yeah, space long ways for the site that we're in is really good.
All right, so up next in our like to haves is the cell signal. So with our cell signal, we're getting around 38 down and 17 up with AT&T.
Next like to have is not a lot of overhang. So there's trees all around, beautiful, but it's trimmed really nicely. It's also April, so not everything is in full bloom yet, but they do a good job of keeping it tidy. And before we move on to the next section, the last like to have is a dog park. A lot of you have dogs and you might like to exercise them. There's a really good sized dog park here. They always do the Camp Canine at the KOAs, and I was walking up to it and it looked very small. And then as I turned my head, it's huge. They have some agility equipment in there, so it's a really nice size for your dogs to enjoy. And there weren't a lot of people in there. As I was filming, I looked down, I saw one couple, and as I walked away, I heard MJ. There was some subscribers. It was great to meet them. But yeah, there was tons of room for a lot of dogs in there. All right, let's get into the fun stuff. So the bonuses, there's a lot of bonuses. If you've been to KOAs, you know there's usually a lot to offer. So what are some of those?
So one of the first things is all the games that you can play. So they have bocce ball, the gaga ball court, basketball court, horseshoe pits, volleyball court, and even ping pong.
So they also have a great camp store.
Yes.
A lot of private campgrounds, they're lacking a little bit in camp stores. Like they don't have as much stuff, right? But KOAs, they usually hit it out of the park. This is a really nice camp store. A lot of decor, camping items.
Snacks,
Well,
ice
of course,
cream,
that's right.
drinks. They have everything.
The important stuff. The next thing is activities. So when I walked in to check in, right on the desk there in front, they have an entire calendar of all the activities coming up. They don't have anything this weekend. It's still April, so there's not as much happening. But coming up, there's a ton of events that they're going to have.
So in addition, they also have bathhouses. If your shower doesn't work on your RV, you could go to the bathhouses.
Or if you have a husband like Izzy who doesn't feel like cleaning the shower after everybody uses it, then you can go to the bathhouse, right?
Or they also have a laundromat, which is in the camp store.
So the next thing, there's so much good stuff here.
A lot of stuff.
They have hiking trails. They also have, which I haven't seen at other KOAs we've stayed at, but I'm sure some have them, is a catch and release pond. So you can just bring your equipment and, you know, you can't get dinner, but...
And yes, and also in the camp store, they do have live bait.
Oh, they do?
Speaking of fishing. And the last thing that the campsites have is that they come with a picnic table and a fire pit with a grill on it, and then they also have a pool, which is obviously seasonal.
They also have propane if you need that. They have a lot of cabins. A lot of KOAs are good for that. We've actually stayed in one before, right? A couple years ago. And they also have a lot of seasonal sites here. So I see some destination trailers and there's RVs that still have the covers on. So that's pretty cool. Let's get into the deal breakers now. Number one is breed restrictions. There are no breed restrictions here. So bring your Chow Chow, bring your Rottweilers, bring your Pit Bulls. They're all welcome.
Number two is bad reviews. Of course, every place is going to have their fair share of basement dwellers, but they do have a 4.4 on Google.
And the last deal breaker, which we've seen in a lot of different places, is bad landscaping or not being maintained, that the campground's not maintained. This is actually really
very well maintained.
Very well maintained, but there's flowers that are starting to come up. The grass is cut. The trees, as we said, are trimmed. It's really nice. And look who's back. Look who's joining me. Jason, you did a great job.
Yes.
Thank you.
So how much is it going to cost? Well, how much did it cost us to stay here?
Right, so we're in April, you know, it's not a holiday weekend or anything. So it's $67 a night, but KOA likes to do this. We had to pay $5 extra a night for Jason. So we were at $72 and some change.
That's super expensive, not super cheap, but it's a KOA. They're more expensive. They're a private campground. You have all the amenities. Again, if you were in season, there'd be a lot more to do, but we're doing it just because of the location. So I think it's pretty nice.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's probably one of the nicer KOAs we've stayed at, I think.
So will we come back here again?
100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're checking out a college in the area, and if he decides to go there, we can frequent this. You know, it's really
and it's not
nice.
that far from home. It's like 5.5 hours.
Yeah.
Far enough.
Yeah.
So in the comments below, have you been to this Grove City KOA, Grove City College? You've been to any of those places? Put it in the comments below. And if you like videos like this to the left of us, we're going to put our RV campground playlist. We'll put our RV Newbies playlist. And for myself, MJ, and Jason, it's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.